I don't find myself similar to much people, and my definition of music are just like raw expression, like what are you thinking, like how you feel, you get me? And I guess me and a lot of people have the same opinions, so it fall over in my music, you get me?
When I'm on the road, airplane mode, don't call my phone, leave me alone.
My father used to do music. He used to call himself Royal, but he spelled it R-O-Y-A-L. Man gave up. I basically indirectly kind of doing the same thing. I'm like, all right, cool. This is me about to do what you never done, and I'm gonna do it way better, and I'm gonna achieve all the shit that you didn't. I've always been into like words and stuff like that, and like root meanings and stuff. And the original spelling for Royal is R-O-I-A-L. And I just added the extra L for the fun of it and just say, alright, Royal. Intro first. You know when to run the mind of an introvert. Within this verse, me spit the words to lift the curse of ignorance. Wonder how it sound when me play this reverse. Assassination for nations, them kill the history first. Then give you fake information after them twist the words. Them fight against separation, enough about 50 church. That would never make sense to me. I think I was about 12, like just having fantasies of being like this thing where like, yo, I'm gonna step up on stage and it's like people as far as my eyes can see and they're all there to see me. And I figure I say, yo, like, I don't think I want to do anything else with my life. I always dressed a certain way, I always like acted a certain way, talked a certain way, thought a certain way. Really, there wasn't anything to transit from. I've always been Fyah Roiall. Like my earliest memory would be like being in the living room with my grandma. That woman, they always have the radio on, like full blast, loud. Over time, I accidentally learned how to do what I was listening to. I have this thing where like I let the beat tell me what to say, which is why it's easy to freestyle, because like everything just comes to you if you succumb to the beat, especially if you like it, you get me? And then like the thinking just goes away and it's more about feeling. So like, there isn't a process really, it just depends if I like the beat, and that's 4 bars in like 5 seconds.
One factory for mommy or buy a damn robot tax if you run it. Count to send a beat and no walks if me done it. Verse a flow sweet like a splash with the honey. Want the weed, prefer that when you go me.
Don't get too busy trying to be this like perfect package, so much so that you forget the fun that you used to have that got you to the point where you have to feel like you need to think like that. For example, I see a lot of people where they reach like what I call a peak, and then they get so focused on maintaining the exact formula of what got them there. I see it always go wrong because like really what get them there was the raw passion, you get me? And then like you get so busy that there's no passion anymore. It's just work. You get me? I don't believe in limits. I believe like what should happen will happen, and speaking things into being. I see myself farther than I can see myself seeing myself. You get me? So like I know there's always further to go. And then like even at that point there's still more to learn. You get me? Because then like it's a never ending ladder. Like you climb that shit forever, bro.